So what is GFP? GFP is short for green fluorescent protein, and it's a very big deal. GFP comes from the jellyfish Aquaria victoria, and it's interesting because it's brightly fluorescent green. This means that scientists can stick GFP on the end of another protein and see where that protein goes inside a living cell under the microscope. And because it's quite small at around 27 kilodaltons, sticking it on the end of a much larger protein doesn't really affect protein function that much. GFP is built out of a barrel with 11 beta strands and an alpha helix running down the middle. One of the remarkable things about GFP is that it fluoresces on its own without the need for any additional enzymes. This is because of a motif of 3 important amino acids in the helix running through the center of that beta barrel. Serine 65, tyrosine 66 and glycine 67 are so close together that their chemical groups spontaneously bind together into the GFP chromophore, which is fluorescent whenever there's oxygen around. But what if you want to show what happens to a bunch of different proteins at the same time? You'll need more than one color. And it turns out that mutating key amino acids around this chromophore motif can make subtle changes to the fluorescent color. This way, scientists made yellow and cyan versions of GFP. But what if you need even more colors? Well, scientists discovered another fluorescent protein called DS-red, this time from the coral Discosoma. The problem with DS-red is that it forms a tetramer, and so sticking them on a protein would make those proteins bunch together in groups of 4. But by making a few key mutations, scientists were able to turn DS-red into a monomer called MRFP, for monomeric red fluorescent protein, which was then developed into different colors such as M-orange, M-cherry and M-plum. So by taking 2 fluorescent proteins from a jellyfish and coral, and a lot of painstaking mutations, scientists have been able to cover the entire color wheel with fluorescent proteins, and by doing so expanded the horizon of biomedical research. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe.